How Saint Obi's marriage caused his death, made him abandon Nollywood, filmmaker Xpose spills. But before I commence fully with the full gist, welcome to Aproko DCV, a platform where we keep you updated and informed on trending latest matters happening on social media. If you haven't already, do subscribe to our YouTube page. Don't forget to like, share, and turn on the notification bell to get notified when next we drop our next video. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook at Aproko Gist. To all our wonderful returning subscribers, much love from me here. Thank you for your consistency and support. We do not take you for granted. Now to all our viewers, relax, enjoy, and stay tuned. Nigerian filmmaker Aproko has weighed in on the tragic passing of his friend and colleague Saint Obi. The actor, whose age is 57, passed away after a prolonged illness. Reports claim that the movie star died since Sunday, May 6th, in the home of one of his siblings. On Monday, May 16th, actress Georgiana Onwoha took to Instagram to share Aproko comprehensive write-up on the circumstances that led to Saint Obi's demise. Aproko is also a very close friend of Saint Obi. Zik revealed how Saint Obi marriage to ex-wife Linda Saint Aproko cut him off his Nollywood friends and took him away from the movie industry. So guys, let's take a look at Aproko's write-up, shared by actress Georgiana Onwoha. Men do cry too, with heartbroken emojis and crying emojis, between Saint Obi's marriage and his death by Zulu Okafor. His social life was blunted, perhaps his recent disposition, his persona, two-dimensional to a distant public. He was upscale and cool. His manly bearing spoke loud. His on-screen image ironically amplified some idiosyncrasies, erotics, romantic adventures, and the threats that did not gel with the mortal privacy that early defined his quiet and lonely life. Saint Obi's real name, Obinna Okafor, was shy, almost bordering on timidity and insecurity. He cherished the pleasant, tranquil interactions amongst few of his friends. He would vanish at any outburst that could upset the poise of such small meetings. As he repeatedly told me, he just wanted to live a cool, quiet, fulfilled life. But did he live this cool and fulfilled life he envisioned? I have my doubts. I tell Saint's story here with painful tears in my eyes because he was a star, a superstar whose life turned out a gleam of irony. Yet it was this stardom that fetched him his much professed financially strong and powerful wife, and their wedding, that solemn ritual of love, would drastically alter the course of his life and tragically yank him off the creative community that threw him up for the wife to capture and indeed conquer. About mid last year, however, Obinna took ill, but he told no one. He simply became scarce. He was in and out of hospital, we would later learn. He sold 2 of his 3 big SUVs to take proper care of his health and to acquire 6 Camry cars which he had used for Uber. But his vanishing health continued unabated. He seemed to have premonition of his own passing as he wept repeatedly, not seeing his children. He emaciated. Life took a grim picture. May love never break us, and life actually seemed to have given him a fair shake of the dice. He dressed well, drove big cars, and even his skin, a literal lingo, spelt wellness. Saint Obi would be blessed with 3 beautiful children, but not on one occasion where his friends in Nollywood invited for their christening or birthdays. We were told that his wife was the topmost hierarchy in telecom giant MTN, but even if their celebrations were designed to be a rendezvous of the elites of the technocratics that his wife chiefly belonged, you would expect Saint would reach out to few of his friends, fellow creatives, even if they would herald his small beginnings. There will be no hint of shame to it because we all have our journeys and our stories. And even at that, the actor in Nollywood is by no means poor. But more tragic is the fact that his marriage did not only take away Obinna from his friends, it took him away from Nollywood. Saint stopped acting, abandoned his career and perhaps his calling, it will seem more prognostic now, because I recall leaving my house in Lagos mainland for his massive office in Lekki, Victoria Island, Lagos. It was about 6 years ago. There, I demanded to know why my friend abandoned our industry. He told me with his usual shy expression that he wanted to focus on some other businesses and also work behind the camera. Because of his visage was unconvincing to me, I told him to stake terms that whatever his new visions and pursuits, he must not abandon the trade that made him who he was. Their marriage was at best a dramatization of love. It was quick. He barely told us that he found a wife. Then the marriage happened. It was something of a mystery. Only those involved understood the histrionics that played out. None of us who was his closest spouse, who walked with him through the cubicle of the chest of his career in Nollywood, none of us was invited. The distance between us and the guy I admirably called Scent of the Storm had begun. This gulf would widen with each year. We saw him perhaps once in a year after his marriage. By the next visit, Saint Obi returned with a deep cut from a knife on his left eye. His wife brothers, he said, scaled the wall fence of the house to attack him. They were captured by hidden closed-circuit television, CCTV installed for surveillance and security, he revealed. He reported them at the police station and subsequently acquired a gun to defend himself. This effectively marks the beginning of the end of his marriage and perhaps Saint Obi long walk to a sad end. He moved out of his matrimonial home to a new house to begin the reconstruction of his destiny, alone without his wife, and was still without his 3 beautiful children. Meanwhile, his wife went to the police to defend her siblings, using her financial power to manipulate the cause of justice, Saint stated equivalently. The wife also sued for a divorce, not in Lagos but in Ogun State. As Saint put it, it was to make the journey difficult for me, but I will not bend, neither will I break. I will fight with my last breath to take custody of my children. They love me and they know it will be hard for me to live without them. The divorce is not an issue. My marriage has long been over, he said with a mix of courage and a quaky heart that betrayed his distress. You could literally feel and hear the sadness and bitterness coming out from every word that Zikokafor wrote about his dear friend, Saint Obi, who got snatched away by the arms of untimely death cause of his chronic and chaotic illness. May his gentle soul rest in peace. At least now we have a full picture because of Zinc Okafor of the life that Saint Obi lived since he was off screen and technically off every social media platform. So guys, let us know what your thoughts and opinions are in the comment section. We would love to hear from you. What about your opinions? What are your contributions? Do hit us up in the comment section down below provided for you. And if you haven't, guys, what are you waiting for? Do subscribe to our YouTube page at Aproko TV. Don't forget to like, share, and turn on notification bell, get notified so you won't miss out on trending latest updates happening on social media. Thank you all so much for staying tuned with us up to this point. Really do appreciate it. As sadly we have come to the end of today's segment. Like, comment, guys. Do stay safe.